Don't clean the kitchen? Guess dinner will be very late then. I have 3 teenagers and a husband who works from home. I work this really demanding job with crazy long hours, but I actually like cooking when I get back. I can throw together a decent meal in like 20 minutes if I need to. So we had this deal. I cook dinner every night and my husband and kids handle all the cleanup after. Seems fair, right? Wrong. Here's the problem. My family are absolute slobs. Like they can sit in a kitchen that looks like a crime scene and not even notice. Dirty plates piled in the sink, food crusty on the stove, crumbs all over the counter, the dishwasher sitting there completely empty while dirty dishes just multiply on every surface. And me, a messy kitchen is the one thing that makes me absolutely lose my mind. I can't function in chaos like that. So every single day I'd come home after working 10 hours, exhausted and starving, and walk into a kitchen that looked like a tornado hit it. I'm talking sticky counters, dried sauce splattered on the stove from 2 days ago, and cups everywhere. I'd have to spend 30 minutes cleaning before I could even start cooking. By the time dinner was ready, it would be like 8 p.m. and everyone would be cranky and starving. I tried everything to get them to clean up. I nagged, I made chore charts, I sent reminder texts during the day. I even tried the nice approach where I'd be all sweet and ask them to please just load the dishwasher. Nothing worked. They'd always have some excuse. Oh, I was gonna do it after my game. I had so much homework. I was in the middle of something for work. The screaming matches were the worst. I'd come home already stressed from work and then lose it when I saw the mess. My blood pressure was probably through the roof. One Thursday, I was having this particularly brutal day at work. Nothing was going right. My boss was breathing down my neck about a project and I had back-to-back meetings all afternoon. Around 3 p.m., I grabbed a sandwich from the cafeteria and ate at my desk. Then at 5 p.m., I stopped by the vending machine and got some chips and a granola bar, just enough to hold me over. I got home around 6:30 and walked into the kitchen. It was disgusting. Breakfast dishes still on the table, lunch mess all over the counter. Someone had made mac and cheese and left the pot on the stove with dried cheese cement all over it. And I just thought, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So I walked right past the kitchen, grabbed my book off the coffee table, and sat down on the couch. I didn't say a word to anyone, just started reading. My husband was in his office on a call. My oldest was in her room blasting music. The other two were fighting over the TV remote. Around 7:30, my youngest comes downstairs and goes, "Mom, when's dinner? I'm starving." I looked up from my book, all calm and casual. "Oh, I don't know. I can't really cook anything in a dirty kitchen." Then I went right back to my book. She just stood there confused for a second, then wandered back upstairs. 8 o'clock rolls around, and now my husband comes out. "Hey, are you making dinner tonight? It's getting pretty late." I smiled real sweet at him. "The kitchen needs to be clean before I can cook. Sorry." He looked at me like I'd grown a second head, then went to look at the kitchen. I heard him sigh real loud, but I didn't move from my spot. By 8:30, everyone was getting desperate. My kids kept coming down asking about food. Each time I'd just say, "Can't cook in that mess," and keep reading my book. Finally, around 9 p.m., my husband made everyone cheese on toast, just plain bread with melted cheese. My kids were so mad. One of them actually said, "This isn't dinner, this is a sad snack." But I didn't cook that night. Nope. I sat on that couch reading until 10 p.m., then went to bed. The next day, I did the exact same thing. Came home, kitchen was still gross, sat on the couch with my book. This time, they only made it until 8 p.m. before my oldest started scrubbing the counters while shooting me death glares. By day 3, something magical happened. I walked in the door at 6:30 and the kitchen was spotless. Counters wiped down, dishes in the dishwasher, stove clean. The dishwasher was even running. My husband was standing there looking all proud of himself. "Kitchen's clean." I smiled. "Perfect. I'll start dinner." That was 6 months ago. Now when I get home every single day, that kitchen is clean. Nobody wants another week of sad cheese toast for dinner.